Hey, how is everybody doing on this wonderful, today is Friday. It is Friday, May 29th. We're almost through May. We got what, one more day? We'll be into June, officially, what most people would consider summer, right? June, July, August. I'm looking forward to it. I like warmer weather more than cold weather. The only good thing about cold weather is after you're out in the cold weather is when you come into the house and it's nice and warm. You climb in bed, you're watching TV. Yeah, it's nice and toasty. That's the only good thing about cold weather. You feel that difference. Warm weather, I can't say the same like with air conditioning. I don't have air conditioning here. I've got fans and I've got little like tabletop air conditioning units, but yeah, I don't have like full house air conditioning. Maybe someday I might look at getting that. Maybe some of those wireless like wall units you can put up. But my house just stays cooler than it is outside anyhow, which is great. 3/4 of the year sucks during the winter, obviously. Older house. Yeah. It's not like drafty or anything. It's just because of the way it was constructed. It just, and it's not like lack of insulation. Insulated by it. It's just, you know, I think houses back in the day, you know, they were made, especially when they use like cinder block and stuff in some of the, for some of the walls, some of the construction. It just naturally kind of keeps it cool, keeps it more temperate, if you will, as far as not too hot, not too cold. So most of the time it's nice. But anyway, what we're here to do is some Lorcana. I bought 3 packs, well, it was like a bundle of 3 packs of the Whispers in the Well. So here we go. I believe that character is from Gargoyles. And I think, is that Gaston? Right? Isn't that Gaston from Beauty and the Beast? I don't know. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I watched really any Disney animated movies. Well, except for Zootopia. I watched Zootopia 2 recently. Decent movie. Alright, here we go. See if we pull any legendary cards or I can never remember. I was just looking at it the other day. Epic? Is it epic? There's like 2 above legendary. Epic and something else, I think. Alright, here we go. We have a common, the Horned King. Alright, let me get organized here. We'll put these over here. Alright, common Mickey Mouse. Common Peter Pan. Common Baloo. Jungle Book. What's that song he sings? I want to be like you, or something like that. Ooh, I want to be like you. We have Basil from, I believe that's from the Great, is that from the Great Mouse Detective? I think. Whenever I hear Basil, it always pops in my head. The British sitcom Fawlty Towers with John Cleese. His character name is Basil Fawlty, or Basil Fawlty. I think they actually pronounce it differently. Different characters pronounce it differently throughout the series. But if you've never watched Fawlty Towers, I highly recommend you do it. It is hilarious. Especially the episode with the older lady that's complaining about a room and she wears a hearing aid. and the back and forth, it's just, oh, you'll be tearing up. You'll be laughing so hard. I love British comedies. All right, next we have, the hell does that say? Elowen? Elonwy? I don't know. I have no idea who that character is. Where's she from? Maybe Sword in the Stone, maybe? I don't know. That's also a common. Alright, now we're getting into rare. Right? Or no, uncommon. These are uncommon. Katrina Van Tassel. Uncommon for Jasmine. Which is that Aladdin, right? We have a common of the Inscrutable Map. Not sure what that's from. Maybe Atlantis? Alright, we have a rare Goldie O'Gilt. Okay. We've got a... I don't remember what that is. Well, it's whatever it is, it's above rare. Super rare? Maybe? I don't remember the icon for super rare. We have Little John from, obviously, Robin Hood. Alright, next we have, well, it's a common, but it's the, whatever they call it, I forget what they call it. Something chrome. Yeah, but it's a common though. Well, I mean, it might have a little bit of value, but it's Demona, who was, I believe, she was on the cover of the package from Gargoyles. And then we have one of these lore cards. So those might actually have value too. I mean, if people, I would imagine that's something that people like to collect, all of them, right? Maybe? I don't know. You tell me. I'm new to all this. I just started buying Lorcana because it's Disney. Next, oh, we got the, we have the common of Demona. We have common of Henwen. Common Ghostly Tale. Common Jetsam, who's a partner, I guess you would say. Partner in crime would be Flotsam, which is also the name of an incredible thrash band, Flotsam and Jetsam. We have common of Donald Duck. Common of the Headless Man Horse. Okay. Uncommon, oh, for Olaf. And uncommon for Beast. Uncommon Dr. Renwright History? Huh? Or does that say or? Or rewrite history? I think it's or. My eyeballs are not... I've been out in the sun too long today. As you can tell by my parts of my face looking like they or boiled in hot water, you know. It'll tan though, which is good. All right, we've got, yeah, I see, I don't know, it's like the icon that, it almost looks like a seashell or something. But we have Simba. I'm going to move my finger, maybe you can, there's the icon at the bottom. I'll have to look it up again, I don't remember what it is. I want to say super rare, but it could be wrong. All right, here we have, this might be, is this a legendary? I think this is a legendary, but it's just the common legendary. It's not the full, like, chrome, or whatever they call it. But it's the one where the character is kind of like embossed and shiny, but it's Rapunzel. And then we have a common, but is the full chromium or chrome or whatever you want to call it version of Brom Bones. Okay. So Rapunzel might not be even. And then we have lore card. That might actually be the same lore card that we just got. All right, last pack of Lorcana. I didn't realize they had so many different series of these. They're up to like what, 8 or 9 different ones now. All right, anything jumping out at me? No. All right, commons. We got Magica Dispel. The Genie. We got Ghostly Tale again. So Be It. Obviously, that's probably a spell card. Each of your character gets +4 something this turn. You may banish chosen item. Okay. Alright, common for Nick Wilde. Common for Mrs. Beakley. Not to be confused with Mrs. Beasley from the Harry Potter. Uncommon for Flintheart Glomgold. They like, see, I don't recognize that character either. Of course, some of these characters might be from like some of the like cartoon shows. Or they might be, I don't know, have they made like original characters for the Lorcana game? Uncommon for David Xanatos. Gargoyles again. Uncommon Scuttle. This is, I want to say super rare, but I don't know. Lady Tremaine. It's that symbol again. The seashell or whatever it is. Alright, we've got a horizontal one with that same symbol. Illuminary Tunnels. I thought it was like shiny at first, but it's not. And the last one we have is just a common, but it's the chromium blue. And then I think that same lore card. So nothing outrageous. Obviously the Rapunzel is probably the best one I pulled. As far as like value. As far as playability, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about the game. But I'll have to look them up and see. You know, I could be wrong. Maybe, you know, certain ones, you know, everything else outside of common and uncommon probably. You know, all the other ones are probably a much lower production run, so they might have some value. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Do you want me to continue to buy some Lorcana to see if I can pull some of the epic, the high dollar cards? I know they're out there. They're not on the same par as like Pokemon, I don't think. Or how about Pokemon? I could maybe look in getting some Pokemon just for the hell of it. Let me know. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Until the next time, which the next time will be Marvel Top Chrome. 4 exclusive Ray-Wan parallels per box. Got 28 cards total. Look for autograph and sketches. Alright. Be sweet to pull an autograph, wouldn't it? Come back and find out. Alright. Till then, see ya.